Okay, what is up, guys? I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and I heard this game is messed up right off the bat. This is the first screen I get. So, let's get it. Anxiety, depression may not have a positive experience. God damn. Okay. Would you like to review detailed content warning? No spoilers. By playing, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region. You consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. What the fuck is gonna happen? I mean, it seems cool. Let's see. Noob. Hello. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I guess I get it. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Fair enough. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Damn, dude. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Overslept. Caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Nya, nya. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Push. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah, fair. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Yeah. We cross the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, noob, have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Bruh, your happiness is really important to me, you know? Cool. I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the hell is a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Hi, I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yippee! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Yes. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Yes. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Club. Sire wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, okay then. Haro? Mitsubishi? Sayori-chan? Sorry, I must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Larry? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Bruh. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Bruh. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Slap. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yippee! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. What the fuck happened? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Ooh, who this? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Does she now? Huh. Seriously? You brought a boy? Yes. Way to kill the atmosphere. Noob, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that... Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I mean, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Wait, who? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's right. It's great to see you again, noob. Monica smiles sweetly. Man, her smile, it always makes me feel so at peace. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Okay. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, You too, Monica. Come sit down, noob. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Oh. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, so yeah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Damn, I want some! Motherfuckers, show us! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Ooh. Kawaii desho? I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Wait, do I have to keep reading? Is there a... Billet. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Oh, and Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Lol. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Did she poison me? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Ooh. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. I can't help but laugh every time I talk like that. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Wait. Was it Sayori? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you. It's not like I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you know, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table. She's carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot. She set down that teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Oh, no, sorry, that's me talking. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. The fuck? After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, hell yeah. That's Chigao. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yoroshicatta or something. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so, that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay. As president, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. Where did the southern accent come from? How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I fucking can't, dude. I need to take a breather here. Goddamn. Seems like each sentence has an accent. Okay. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader, huh? Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Okay, let's decide now. Okay, Monica will be the southern chick. And then, okay, so for now, Monica's southern. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But why is this funny? But it makes school events. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, son. Right, Mina? Okay, so, Monica is Southern, Sayuri is Mickey Mouse. Yeah, huh? And this is like an old granny, I don't know. We'll do our best. You know it. Okay. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Am I in the right place? I'm starting to like this club. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I may have to give this club a shot after all. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, noob, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but, she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Oh no, am I becoming someone else just to please these cute girls in my class? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see here. Yes, quite indubitably. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yes, quite. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not the world of people. I wonder if I will become like that after joining this club. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yes. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then, you know what, let's add a little bit of a British sauce on her. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that, you little bottle of water? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. You know what? I gotta check if my friend wanna watch this. Hold up. Wait, who's hold up. Who's what accent was this? Natsuki? God damn it, I forgot the accents. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Never mind, huh? Oh wait, no, that's Natsuki. No, okay, never mind. Monica, okay. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine, you sweet child. What was her yeah. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes, and I guess I can be cute. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them. They're very anti-men.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. What you want, Raisin? Raisin, I'm recording. My cat. Is my lip bleeding? I think so. Okay. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence, you know. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share her bars. This cat. Dude, come up here. Oh, bah. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Nope. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems, huh? We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. What the fuck? Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. Okay? This cat will drive me nuts. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it, huh? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, noob? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Does that mean anything? Or are they really just excited for a new member? Maybe I shouldn't read that much into it. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, quite dejected. But I'm sorry, I thought... No, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Well, maybe joining this club won't be such a bad idea. That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club. Goddamn. Shifting voices ain't easy, cuh. I'll join the... I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy, ha! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment there, cuh.
If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed!
Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Noob, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I doubt it, but I have to give it my best. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Noob, since we're already here, do you want to talk? Do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls, if not more than one. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god. Pick words. What the shit? Okay. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem. Interesting. Oh, okay. They changed. Anxiety or unstable. Let's go with unstable. I like me a good Deandere. Agonizing, disown. Let's go with agonizing. Unending, nightgown, pleasure, lust, horror. Let's go with lust. Lazy, poof, journey, pink, love, candy, prayer. Let's go with prayer. Vivid, embrace, defeat. Spinning, blah, 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 blah. Let's go with defeat. Question, ocean, fear. Inferno. Graveyard. Grief. Infinite grief. Death. Papa. Unrestrained. Unrestrained. Starscape, lipstick, electricity. Wait, what the fuck kind of poem am I writing? Okay, let's go with Rose. Misery. Covet. Broken. Memories. Do I actually get to read? Like, does it generate a poem for me? Hi again, noob. Huh? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment. You know what I'm saying? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me he didn't even want to join the club here. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it, bitch. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club.
Burned! That face. Natsuki find herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Noob always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Wait, do I? The fuck? Like cooking, cleaning my... Bitch, what are you talking about? How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. Wait, I thought she was my neighbor, not roommate. The fuck? And you almost set your house on fire once. Jeez. Is that so? You two are really got friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Noob can become good friends too? Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri. Me? Not really. Oh my god. Don't be shy, you bitch! It's really nothing. Don't worry about it. What is it? Oh, never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I guess I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, Yuri, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise, honestly.
It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Also, just please keep in mind, never in this video did I claim that any of these accents are good. So, English isn't even my first language, okay? So let's just leave it there. Okay. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Did she just... Oh no. Ira reaches into her bag, pulls out a book. Oh, is that a horror story? I bet it's a horror book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't... Wait, no. How do Brits go? It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. But you, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh my god. What the fuck? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I fucking can't, dude. Isn't this game supposed to be disturbing? Hold up. It's been 40 minutes. I should probably save. Oh, the auto saves. Okay. Is it? Oh lordy. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Her manga, of course. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. I mean... Oh, God damn it. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave. That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? I mean, no, she bought you a copy, motherfucker. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. Oh my god, I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Yeah. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Yeah, I doubt it. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. That's a promise. It's a very engaging, very relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book, scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school, right? Who moves in with her long lost young sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. What the fuck is wrong with me? No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Story of my life, I swear to God. Oh, that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that so that dark turn came from nowhere. What the fuck? Wait, how do British people laugh? I don't know. What the fuck? Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, noob? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. So don't worry, okay? I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely fucked up and twisted. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, oh my god, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Oh my god, innit? Not again. Sorry, mate. Hey, don't apologize. You're obviously really excited about this book. I can't wait to read it. I haven't lost interest, trust me. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. How many? You know what? I probably did like 6-7 different British accents so far. Please stop me if I start talking too. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, you don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh, yeah. Are you sure? You sounded weird there. You seem a little apprehensive. Oh, that's, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is a reading in company with someone. Bitch, you give me the book! You give me the book! But okay. I see. Well, just tell me. Jeez, tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. This feels weird. Maybe I shouldn't have sat right next to her. It's not a particularly bad thing, it's just maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize...
Yo, getting carried away with these accents.
I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. Instead, she's looking at my book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just...
You really, motherfucker.
You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do?
I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my disc until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Hold my book between the two of us. Oh, lordy. I need a breather. Whenever I say I need a breather, that means I'm taking a vape hit. Thank you, bye.
I suppose. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. Dude, I'm gonna start doing these narrations in all my games. It feels... I'm fucking dying. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here.
Finally, another picture.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, so the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together. Rawr. It's actually kind of distracting. Jeez. It feels weird being next to such a cute girl. I have to act cool. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page, I mean. Oh my god.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face. Again, our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Jeez. I think she's really into me as well. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page. Geez, letting it flutter over to her side as she caches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but, the main character kinda reminds me of you. Oh, you did not just say that, motherfucker. You did not just say that. She might take offense, considering what she said earlier about protagonist getting carried away and shit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Dude, why are you telling her that? It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent. They're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I say. You remain silent for a moment. Yeah, of course. But noob, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's what I'm saying, cuh. Jeez. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Flustered. What are you saying all of a sudden? Oh my god. Okay, everyone. Oh no, wait. that's the southern chick. What the okay. Okay, everyone. I can't even. I forgot how to do it. Okay, everyone. It will come back. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Oh. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You're like kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alrighty. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I sure did, girl. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Jeez. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! The laugh is more like Pennywise and less than like Mickey. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. The fuck? Wait, hold on. I gotta read that again. Sayuri's poem is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf. Oh, loose leaf is yes. Torn from yes. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh. I mean... yeah, I guess... At first we had a crush on Monica, but I guess now I have a thing going on with Yuri. Let's do Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Oh, this is exceptional, my... what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Rawr. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an I know that. Trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. There's a reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened completely. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Jeez. Am I really in the right place? Damn, she's so out of my league, both how pretty she is and in poem writing. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Jeez, now I'm worried. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. You no good, you. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Maybe there's something she's not telling everyone. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, she's gonna get flustered. Oh no, okay, she's confident, motherfucker. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light.
Fendrils of my hair illuminate. I don't know what the word is. Of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. Yes, it must be this one. Yes, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. Oh, okay, it's pretty good. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. Yeah, the light thickens. I thicken. The light flickers. I flicker back. God damn it. Fucking cursive. I'm sorry, I have terrible handwriting. No, I actually understood it. Don't worry about it, cuh. I wasn't thinking that at all. No, I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Wait, was I actually timed? It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Also, I like the poem. Yeah, it reminded me of my mom. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Slap. I don't know. I'm mixing these accents. I need a break. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Oh, usually she writes gore and shit. Fair enough. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, noob. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Jeez, I feel stupid. That's really impressive, Yuri. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... No. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Stop it, you. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all. I was really nervous doing about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. God damn it, yeah. I think I'm going to keep doing my best for you, noob. Oh my god. Me too. Okay, I think we should stop here. Yes, although maybe some gore is coming up soon, but it's already been an hour and 9 minutes recording. This could be a decent part 1, maybe my channel will be brought down or reported. I don't know, but thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.